Yes, I'm laying down. Okay. So let's talk about timeline shifts. Okay. Timeline shifts. Okay. There's video on TikTok, video on TikTok. Okay. And I seen it. Okay. Some people are shown video and pictures that there was never a fire in California. Let me repeat that. Some people are showing photos, not just photos, videos, okay, of a fire that they cannot see, okay. The reason for this is I don't even know how to explain this, okay, but I'm going to explain this the best way I can explain it. Remember when I told you guys that a lot of times I quantum jump or quantum leap or timeline jump, okay? You got to be careful when you're timeline jumping, okay? Um, you will never be the same when you do it. Um, and sometimes when it happens, like today, okay, for instance, and it happens many times, okay? Especially to people that do it on purpose, okay? But some people are not doing it on purpose, okay? They're being pushed out of their timeline, okay? Now, what I see, the people that are doing it, okay? I seen a photo. Somebody posted a photo, and I could actually see in the photo a reptilian, okay? Plain as day, okay? So the reason why they shift the timeline or bend the timeline, okay? Um, it looks like a vortex, right? A vortex is like the Bermuda Triangle, okay? So what happens is it when that portal is open, um, things can come through, okay? People can go through, okay? Things can come through, okay? Um, and they're shifting our timelines, okay? So some people, and this is not funny, but when I seen it, I realized exactly what they were saying, okay? Because I experience it all the time, okay? I can be with a group of people, okay? And they see me there. I'm physically there, right? Remember I told you I was out with my friend and my friend was like, hello? Like, I was on a different timeline, okay? And it's hard to explain that because when you are on a different timeline and you know that you have shifted, okay? And you say that I have shifted timelines or I quantum jump timelines or um, I do videos of this all the time where my cat, Storm, is jumping timelines with me, okay? Um, you will never be the same, okay? It kind of feels like you're having an out of body experience, and you can see the people around you, right? But you're somewhere else. Okay. It's crazy. Okay. So I understand what these TikTokers are saying. Okay. So what they're doing to keep some kind of control because they're losing control. Okay. This reptilian race, the draconians, okay, that been ruling us for quite some time, for a long time, okay. Um, they're trying everything that they can to keep us in a Pacific timeline, okay. Um, and how they're doing this, I'm going to explain how they're doing this, okay. Now, how they push us out of the timeline, okay? So they have to keep to feed to push us out, okay, of the timeline. There has to be something to push us out, okay? So fear, okay? When we have fear, that is the number one thing for them to control us, okay? So if you're watching television all the time and there's always negative stuff going on, okay, and you're feeding into that, that's how they can keep control of you, okay? Out of fear. That's why I say you fear nothing, okay? You fear nothing and you question everything, okay? Fear nothing and question everything, okay? So when they have you in a state of fear, right? What happens when you're in a state of fear? Okay. They can sense it because there is endorphins released from your body, okay? Your physical body, okay? And they can sense it, they can smell it, okay? Because we release endorphins, hormones, whatever, all kinds of stuff. Okay. So they can feel the fear. Okay. They can sense the fear. Okay. This is why I say you never be in a state of fear. Okay. I know sometimes things may be, um, somebody says it's true what you're saying. It makes me so depressed to watch damn energy vampires. Yes, it's basically so okay. So say you're in a state of fear. Okay, um, you're in a state of fear. Um, you lost your job, or you're in a state of fear. You're watching news all the time, and it's like it's oh, I'm scared. Like um, what something bad. Like this is the bad, 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 bad. So what they do is that energy that you're releasing, right? Because we're always releasing energy, okay? They are taking that and ciphering that, okay? Um, so that's why I say they can sense it. Okay, remember when I told you I was I was meditating, okay? And channeling, and they came into my etheric, my celestial field, okay? Um, and I did not allow them to do that, okay? So, but I could sense they were there and they knew it and they were like, shit. You understand what I'm saying? Um, so they know the ones that can sense it, okay? Because you feel like somebody's watching you and you're like, what the fuck? So when I was meditating and I remember I was meditating and I was channeling, and when I was channeling, I felt a presence, right? But I didn't see it at first. And then I seen that motherfucker, okay? And then what I did was when I seen it, I wasn't scared because I keep seeing them, okay? So what I did was they know I seen them, okay? So what I did was I started thinking about something else, okay? Um it's crazy, okay? It sounds crazy. I know I sound crazy. So I started thinking about something else, okay? Because they can read and feel emotions, okay? This is why I say no matter what you're going through, and I know sometimes you guys it's hard because it's a lot of shit. Then 2025, okay, the year that I think we're in, I don't even know, okay? There's going to be a lot of shit going on. And we must be spiritually, mentally, and physically prepared, okay? And how we do that is we take our control back, okay? And we don't live in a state of fear. No matter what you're going through, try not to live in a state of fear. I know it's hard to say that because um, I only really, I only really realized that they are afraid of my yes, and the people. Okay, we're gonna get to that, Robbie. So Robbie says, I only recently realized that they are afraid of my vibration, not me as a person. They attack us out of fear and frustration. Um, I wouldn't say they attack us out of frustration. Okay. Um, I wouldn't even say they attack us out of fear. Okay. They need our energy. That's why they're here. Okay. That is why they're here. Okay. They need us to feed off of us. Like a vampire. You know how a vampire sucks your blood until you have nothing left? Okay. You know how some people feel drained all the time? Okay. And they can't figure out, why am I so tired all the time? Okay. I got sleep. I'm not stressed out, but I'm fucking still tired. Okay. Because they are taking your energy. Okay. They are, it's like ciphering, kind of. Okay. And they can, and when you, and how they're sensing this is because of what is coming off of your body. Okay. Your physical body. Okay. Um, they can sense it from like I'm talking about miles away. Okay. Miles and miles away. Okay. Um, but when the reptilian draconian realized that I knew what the motherfucker was, okay, and I let them know I wasn't scared of them, okay, um, they just were there, okay, and it kind of backed off a little bit. But the reason why they need us so much is because they need our energy, okay. They need our energy, okay. They cannot feel like we feel, okay, if this makes sense, okay. Um, so when you are, hey, 8, so when you are, and we have this new age shit, okay, this new age gruhu stuff, okay, and I know I sound crazy, yes, and know that some people think this new age manifesting, thinking positive, speaking life into yourself, not fearing, um, is bullshit, but it's not. Okay. In a sense is the reason why I say it's not bullshit. When you are truly free, okay, truly free, okay. I have somebody from Russia, okay. When you are truly free, okay, you fear fucking nothing, okay. That's when you're truly free, okay. So you fear nothing, okay, and question everything, um, for real, okay. Um, and to not fear is kind of hard to say for some people because they live in a constant state of fear, okay. I don't fear nothing. I know what's going around me, the bullshit, the fuckery. So, oh, Slavic. Okay, somebody here. Okay, Polish. I got somebody from Poland. They're Polish. Okay, Slavic. Slavic. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so how we beat them. Okay, how we fight them. Okay. Um, somebody says we're in the age of Aquarius. Truth and change is among us, and this is, yes, you guys. This is just the beginning. Hey, Cosmo. This is just the beginning, you guys. You don't even know. Okay, the shit we're gonna see. Some people are going to be on different timelines. Okay, that's just the way it's gonna be. Yes, unconditional love. Okay, and people will say, "Oh, this new age love and authenticity." No, be your fucking self. Okay, you have to be yourself, and you have to love yourself unconditional. Yes. Somebody say the ego is tough to get rid of, but it's a must. Yes, we have to humble ourselves, okay? Because we don't know everything, okay? Nobody out here that's walking this realm of existence okay, or any realm of existence, um, knows everything. Okay. Thank you, 8. Yes. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Yes. Well, if you want to talk about Sodom and Gomorrah, okay, that's if you want to talk, I like your ring. Thank you. um Sodom and Gomorrah, yes, the all seeing eye. Okay. I'm always seeing, okay? Always. When you see things that you can't unsee, okay? And sometimes I ask myself, somebody said, what is my sign? I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra. I have a lot of a Pisces. I have a lot of uh, Virgo, and I have something else um in my chart heavily, okay? Um yeah, Libras. A lot of Libras are psychic. A lot of Virgos. I say every sign has people that are psychic, okay? It's not just one sign, okay? Um, Pisces, Libra. I'm not giving my life path number. I don't even have people do my chart. I never had nobody do my chart. I'm gonna try to do my own chart because there's people that destiny swap. Okay, the people that are into dark occult knowledge try to swipe destinies. They want your destiny, and they try. They will try. Okay, shit is crazy. Um, but you have to believe in that shit. I don't. I really don't. I wish somebody would because they can't. Okay, they can't be who you are or who I am. It's a form of fear. It's a form of to keep you in a state of fear. Okay, I fear nothing. Okay, nothing, and I seriously stand on that. 10 toes down. I fear nothing. Okay, I've lost everything. I've died so many times. I don't fear nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay. Um. Uh. Hello, Ava Lilith. No, destiny can never be swapped. What is happening is the destiny swapping is like people that are trying to like make you sick. Um, so what they'll do is they'll have like they'll put intentions, but I have seen people go crazy, especially when it's the voodoo. Okay, people that practice voodoo. I'm talking about heavily voodoo. Okay, I didn't see people go cuckoo crazy. Okay, um, witch doctors. Um, I done seen it. Okay, like literally, I seen it. I had a friend in Florida, and he was messing with somebody else's wife. Okay, and I guess his handwriting. He wrote a letter or something, and they put voodoo on him, and he was never the same. Okay, never the same. Okay, so is voodoo real? Yes, it is. It's very real. Okay, I had somebody try to put that shit on me multiple times. Um, where am I from? I'm from Florida and Pennsylvania. Yes, you do good and good will happen. Yes. What you put out is what you get back. And the reason why I say that is what you reflect out your energy, right? If you're every day waking up spiteful, angry, hateful, jealous, envy, okay, you're going to attract that same shit right back. Okay? But if you're waking up loving, humble, honest, authentic, you're going to attract that. Okay, I call that mirroring. Okay, you will attract that in. Okay. um hey from Brazil. Okay, so a lot of times how we're feeling, um we attract that. Okay. Yes, and being grateful. Yes, always be grateful and humble, because this life will humble your ass. Okay. Humble you quick. Okay. For some of you guys that haven't been humble. Okay, there's a lot of people out here that's not humble. Okay. um and speak life into yourself. Okay, if nobody's telling you that they love you, tell yourself, I love myself. Shit, I did a good job. I'm proud of where I'm at. I accomplished so much. um yes, that's why loving yourself is so important. I've did so many videos on loving yourself and knowing yourself. um so many videos. Okay. um some people never know. Okay, love is not a definition. You can't define love. Okay, love is felt. Okay. um you can't define it in words. Okay, it's an action. Okay, an action. Okay. Love is an action. Okay, is what you give to others, and how you get love back. You can't just give love to others, okay, and that you don't receive it back. Okay, it goes both ways. It's not one way. Okay. There's a lot of people that have a wounded healer personality. Okay, where they have been hurt so much, where they take people's shit, and it's not good. Okay, you have to have healthy boundaries, or if not, it will make you sick. Okay, a lot of these illnesses that we have in our bodies, okay, like autoimmune diseases, are caused by us not speaking our truth, and holding shit in. Okay, we need not to let holding shit no more. Okay, if people can't respect the way you feel, okay, and you being your authentic self, then you don't need to be around that person. You need to cut their asses off. Okay. Yes. Yeshua sees everything. If you don't believe that there is a higher existence, or um, that's why they keep us bound here. Okay, they keep us bound here when they can keep us in a state of fear. I believe the way we exit out of this matrix, the way we exit out of here, is we have no fear. Okay. Yes, even with the reincarnation, we exit out, we have no fear. Okay. um no fear. Okay. And not just that, we're on the frequency of truly loving ourselves and loving other people, and we're living our authentic self. Okay. Somebody said, how old am I am 46. Yes, our soul lives forever. Yes, that's why when I'm speaking to my family, it's like they never left. Okay, they never left. Okay. And it's interesting because when I'm talking to them, it's like they're saying we're not alive, and I'm like, how is that possible that we're not alive? They're alive. I'm like, how is that? How is this even possible? Okay. Um, Somebody said they're in their early 30s. Yes, I feel like they're trapping us when when we think we're having a physical death. That's what I think they're trapping us when we have that physical death. Okay, and then they show up as an angel. Okay, and that big ass light. Okay, that's how I think they're trapping us. Okay, because I remember when my dad crossed out of his physical body, he didn't cross out right away. Okay, took him time to cross out, okay? Because there's things he had to tell me. And then even when he went on the other side, if that's what you want to call it, he was still telling me. He still talks to me, okay? Like he's sitting right beside me, okay? I'm having conversations, okay? And I sound crazy, okay? Um, so, okay. Hello from Naples. Hi from Italy. Yes. So they say that you can't speak your life into existence. You can, okay? You got to believe you already have it, okay? When you get around with somebody with wealth, right? I'm talking about wealth where they're humble with their wealth, right? They move different, okay? They move, they act different, okay? I know people that are very humble that are wealthy, okay? And then I know people that are wealthy and they're not humble, okay? The material world will never the material world, or as far as the cars, the home, the clothing, that will never make you happy, okay? It won't. It's instant gratification, but long term it will never make you happy, okay? Because if you're not content, and this is why when people get money, they're not humble when they get the money. They're not humble before they get the money. They're not even balanced before they get the money, okay? So when they get the money, they don't know what to do, okay? They have the money, they do everything that they wanted to do, okay, when they didn't have the money, and then they're still not happy, okay, because they weren't happy before they got the money, okay? They weren't humble before they got the money, okay? They weren't true to themselves before they got the money, okay? That's why you see a lot of them become addicts. A lot of them not just become addicts, they're depressed, okay? um a lot of these medical terms that they use on us in the medical society, okay, these terms are not even real terms, okay? They're made up fuckery terms, okay? um yes, and be grateful. Not just be grateful, but be in the moment, okay? A lot of people are not in the moment, and a lot of people are not really doing what they want to do. And I know sometimes, and I struggle with that too, spiritually, okay? Because there's things that I want to do. I want to travel the world, okay? I'm going off grid, okay? And that off grid is preparing me to travel to different places, okay? I want to see the world, okay? Um, but I know when that day happens, I don't have much now, but when that day happens, I won't have nothing, okay? But some suitcases and some clothes, okay? And I will sell everything that I have, okay? I've had a friend, and this is no lie, okay? I don't know if he went back to Africa. He sold everything, okay? He sold everything. The only thing he had was his luggage and his clothes and his money, okay? It wasn't a lot. And he went to Africa, okay? He's traveling, okay? And he's the most happiest that he ever been. And he said that when he went to Africa and he came back from Africa, because he came back and he brought me some stuff back, and he was like, he sees life so differently, okay? If he wouldn't have took that trip, I mean, he was humble already, very humble person, old soul, okay? But it even made him even more humble, okay? Because he's not of the material, like he doesn't even, he sold everything, you guys. His place, his apartment. He sold his car. He sold his clothes. I mean, he sold everything, okay? Because he wanted to travel, and he did it, okay? And now he's the most happiest that he's ever been. Even when I talk to him, it's like he was humble before, but he's even more humble, okay? Because he understands that this world is not about the cars, the house, and stuff like that. It's about living, like living. When we say living, are we truly living? Okay. Some of us are not truly living. Okay. We're on that time machine. Okay. There's another name of it that they call it, that wheel of time that they keep us on. And that wheel of time is to keep us enslaved. Okay. To keep us their slave. Okay, because that's basically what we are. We're their slave. Okay, that's why they have to keep us on that time. Okay, but we shouldn't be on our time. We should be on our own time. Okay, doing things that we enjoy. Okay. Um, yes, if nobody's speaking life into you, speak life into yourself. You know, I'm 46 years old and I'm so comfortable being in my own space. I don't need to have people around me. And that's not saying that I think I'm better than anybody, but I'm so comfortable in my own space is because I truly love myself. Okay? And that is the most powerful thing, is to be in that space. Okay? Some people are not in that space. Okay? They can't be by themselves. They have to have people around them. Okay? They have to have people validating who they are. Okay, I don't need that validation because I already have that validation within myself. Okay, but to raise the vibration, to raise our awareness, we have to start loving ourselves. Okay, and I know it's hard. Okay, and we have to stop fearing things. Okay, fear nothing. Fear nothing. When you get to the point of fear, nothing can come in your way. Okay. Not just nothing can come in your way, nothing can try to manipulate your energy. Okay. Because you're not giving it that fear to cipher through your energy. Okay. Because I remember when I asked myself when I first seen the reptilians, the draconians, okay, why? Why do they have to be on this plane of existence so much? Okay. Why do they want to control a race of people? Okay. One, they can't feel like we feel. Okay. Two, they are not of our species. Okay. They're not. Okay. When I seen the girl's photo, okay, I could see the draconian's face in the photo. Okay. I sound crazy as hell. Okay. I seen it in I also seen it. I haven't seen these people, these reptilians, draconians, whatever you guys call them out here, for some quite some time. I probably even seen them as a child, okay, but I probably wasn't realizing what I was seeing then, okay. When I seen those blonde headed, I don't even know where they're from. They have like blonde hair. I don't think the Pleiadians have. Not that I. They were like they were pale. Okay, this person had like blonde hair, like gold hair. Okay, gold hair, hair like gold. Okay, um, I didn't see it a lot, you guys. Okay, I'm surprised I'm not crazy. Oh, Lord, what lady she talking about? So people are in different timelines, and they're pushing us out of timelines. And they're doing it on purpose. Okay, because they're losing control and they're losing power. Because what is happening is, as a collective, okay, collectively, we are aware, okay, we are aware, okay, um, and a lot of us are not feeding into the fear, okay, but I'm addressing what's going on, okay, but I'm not feeding into it. Okay, a lot of my videos I address shit. Okay, I get right to the point and I address it, but I'm not feeding into that fear. Okay, because I fear nothing. Okay, because I know I'm going to be okay regardless. Okay, whatever happens to me, I'm going to be okay. Okay, um, somebody said, "Done to me, but the divine reveal all. My conscience is all." Yes. So right now, everything is going to be revealed to you. Okay, everything. Okay, there's going to be things that's going to be revealed to you that you don't want it to be revealed to you, but it has to be revealed to you. That's why I say a lot of us need to get uncomfortable. Okay, because we are going to be a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, but we got to stay grounded. Okay, rooted, humble. Okay, truthful, okay? No fear, okay? Because if you think about it, listen, why do you think there's one event after another event after another event after another event after another event? Because they want to keep you distracted. Because if all this shit wasn't going on, you have time to really think and really process everything. Okay? Um, that's why with me, I block, even though I can see it, I block it. Okay? Um, yes, do good and good will happen. Because we reflect how we feel. Okay, so say you're in a state of anger. Okay, you're reflecting that anger onto others. You may not know that, but you are. Okay, that's why, like, if you're very empathic, like I'm very empathic, you guys. I'm so empathic, where I'm actually feeling the illness, the sickness, whatever that somebody else is feeling. Okay, I just did a reading last night. Okay, before I got on the reading, you guys, I was shaking, okay? Shaking. And I was like, why am I shaking? Okay. I was feeling this person's withdrawal symptoms. Okay. They were having withdrawals, alcohol withdrawals. Okay. So that's what I was feeling. And then when I got onto my read, I was telling her what I was feeling, and she stopped drinking alcohol. And I'm proud of her for that. Okay. She's somebody to read for. I've been reading for a very long time. Okay. And I'm just like, you can't fool me. I can feel your energy. Okay. Even though she's on the phone with me. Okay. Before I even got on the phone with her. Okay. So she was having withdrawals. Okay. So she just reached out to me. Okay. And then she was like, so I said, you have two choices. And I've been telling her this for a long time. Okay. And she's finally at the point where she's realizing she has to get some kind of help. Okay. They're trying to do this in her home. Okay. Um, some people go to rehab. Some people have family that are strong enough to help these people fight whatever addiction they have and have withdrawals in the home. Okay. Um, and I was feeling everything. Okay. And I don't like it sometimes, especially um the ones like that are like me, that are empathic. We feel everything. We could be in a room and we could feel everybody's emotions. Okay. And that's just the way it is. I mean, we can't change it. Okay. um yes, we all have different journeys. Okay, we all have different journeys. Okay, your journey might look different from my journey. Okay. We all have different journeys and we all have different paths. Okay. Paths. Okay. Everybody's path is not going to be the same. Okay. I feel like the people that go through the most um shit have a higher calling on their life. Okay. Because that's just what I feel. Okay. Because some of us been through some shit. Okay. Sorry for cussing. Your soul has its own karma to overcome. I feel like the concept of karma we got wrong, and I'm starting to believe that, not just the concept of karma. I feel like when my father crossed, and I remember talking to my dad, and he was saying that a lot of things that we perceive here, when we get to the other side, it's not even like that. Okay, it's not like, you know how like they try to keep us in fear as far as religion and all that other stuff. um when you're on a higher realm like my father is, there is they don't um things they worried about here, they shouldn't have been worried about. That makes sense. Okay. Somebody said be careful with giving your Giving my what? Cosmo, what did you say? Be careful with giving your... Oh, my info. Yes, I know. I have people that are Florida, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's big, okay? Florida's big, okay? Um and I'm always in different locations. So I don't fear nothing, okay? Um I know there's people that want to harm me, okay? Because they can't figure out how I understand how I know things, okay? And if they were smart, they would know that I know these things for a reason, okay? And people think that just because we may let me tell you guys something. People that are the most spiritual people are the most poorest people, okay? And they're not to be messed with, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. People think they can go out here and just snatch a poor child up, right? People think they can just go up here and just do things to people that are poor. But you know, the poor people are the most spiritually protected in the spiritual realm, okay? The poor people, not just the poor people, because they have their family behind them, okay? Um, so that people think they can just get away with things. Nah, you. That's why I'm not really scared on the physical, because I know I'm protected. I'm warned before anything comes my way. I'm warned, okay? If that makes sense, I get a warning, okay? There's many times that I have warnings. Trust and believe that. Um, I could be driving and I see a car coming, and then another car try to like cut me off. Okay. Um, the happened one time where me and my daughter was actually cut off, and ever since then, they tried to like when I drive, they try to come behind me, but they don't really try to cut me off. Okay, because I know like I can be driving, and this happened recently. I was driving and I knew this car was going to pull out. Okay. I knew it. Okay. I knew it. Okay. I just knew it. Um, Cosmo says she's psychic too. Yes. A lot of people are psychic. Um, I like being around psychic people because they understand. A lot of psychics are loners. They don't have a lot of friends. They've been loners all their life. They will probably be loners until they leave this dimension. Okay. We're just loners. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it's probably always going to be. Okay. People are not going to understand us. People are going to think we're crazy. Okay. Okay. So I seen on TikTok, the girl was putting pictures and she was putting videos. Okay. So one of the pictures that she showed, okay, the draconian reptilian race, the face, okay, the face was in the picture. Okay. Now I've also seen something that was very interesting. And when I was channeling, when they came into my space, and then they knew I knew they were there. Okay, there was a car accident, and somebody took a picture of the person that caused the accident. Okay, and it's interesting. The picture that they took of the woman and man that caused the accident, there was a reptilian that was actually in the picture, and I could see it. Okay. So the reptilian caused that fucking accident. Okay. I know I sound crazy, but that motherfucker caused that accident. Okay. Um, Somebody says, can you believe that they are still together after with all that shit happened? Who's together? Yes, 2005 will be much harder. This is why I say you need to get uncomfortable. Okay. And the reason why I say it will be much harder is because they're going to throw everything at us. Okay. They're going to distract us with all kinds. I'm going to tell you that there's going to be so much shit going on in 2025. Okay. If we're even in the year 2025, because I don't even know what year we're in. They're saying we're in the year 2025. Okay. Um, that's why there's always constantly a distraction, because they don't want you to have the time to sit down and really think. Okay. Remember when the COVID hit and everybody was indoors and they had time to process shit? Okay. They fucked up. Okay. And I'm going to tell you how they fucked up. Okay. Excuse my French, excuse my language. People had time to really think. Okay. People were waking up. Okay. That were walking around sleeping. I call them sleepers. Okay. They woke up. Okay. Some of them. Some of them are still sleepers. Okay. I walk by sleepers every day. Okay. Um, yes, peace and love. Yeah. Peace and love is hard to have, but you have to have it. You have to have some kind of peace, man. Um, 8 year in New York. Yeah, New York is going through some crazy stuff. I did a video on Get Out of New York. I'll never forget that video. Because everything that happened in New York, I seen it. Okay, with the immigration, um, the blackouts, um, just the craziness in New York. I seen it. I've been in New York so many times. New York is very interesting. When we go to different places, right? So if you have ever traveled, when you go to different places, you feel like you're in another dimension. Okay. Have you ever felt like that? I go to different places, and I feel like I'm in a totally different dimension. Okay. When I go to Florida, I'm in a different dimension. Okay. When I go to different places, I'm in a different dimension. Okay. Um, but New York is very interesting. I keep seeing gargoyles. Gargoyles. When I see New York, it's bizarre. Gargoyles. Gargoyles. Okay. With the wings. And I know I sound crazy, but I see them. Um, and I'm like, why am I seeing these motherfuckers? Okay. Gargoyles. Yeah, when I used to watch TV and stuff, it used to make me like kind of sad because I'm like, what the fuck? It's always some shit, right? And I'm to the point, I'm like, this shit is not even fucking real, okay? But even some cases, I'm like, this shit's not real. It's not fucking real. I'm trying to solve some of these cases that are not even fucking real. It's crazy. Crazy, you guys. Crazy shit out here. Uh, I gotta laugh about it though. You gotta laugh. Um, yeah, I don't even let stuff bother me no more. It is what it is. Somebody asked me, do I follow Billy Carson? Ooh, Billy Carson. Ooh, let's talk about Billy Carson. Billy Carson. Are you watching me? Billy Carson has seen my channel. Billy Carson's wife has seen my channel. Okay. I had celebrities on my damn channel. And I don't have a lot of people on my channel. Okay. They're messing with people's algorithm. The AIs, okay, the reptilians and other things. Okay. Billy Carson, when I think about Billy Carson, Billy Carson, when I pull his energy, channel his energy, he says that he has his something with his eyes. Okay, I don't know what it is with his eyes. It's a medical condition. Okay, and this is for entertainment purposes. Um, I feel like Billy Carson is he's not who he says he is. Okay, I feel like he was placed where he was placed. Okay, just like some of the people that he has on his channel, or he the Muslim guys, whatever, for entertainment purposes, they're all full of shit. Okay, they're all full of shit. Okay, they're just for click bites. They're just for views. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, um, and Billy Carson is very interesting. Billy Carson just had a debate with this white guy, and I watched it. Okay, they set Billy Carson up. Okay, the white guy is CIA or FBI. Okay, he is a biblical scholar. Okay, but the white guy that he was debating, remember that everybody's saying, oh, he exposed Billy Carson. Okay, Billy Carson was already exposed. Okay, but he is CIA. Okay, CIA or FBI. Okay. He just came, I think he just started his channel not too long ago. Okay. But what I was getting from him, he is CIA or FBI, and he is a scholar in religion. He does have a scholar in religion. Okay. The guy that Billy Carson went to his house like 2 o'clock in the morning and was like, we need to take this that video down. He he was he knew exactly what to say and do. Okay, because they've been following Billy for a while. Okay, and Billy is a Freemason. Billy's a part of the Illuminati for entertainment purposes. Okay, and his wife is not. She has no way. You know what made me mad when I seen the video? It came down my feed. Okay, the algorithm. I don't know why the bitch, the he bitch. Okay, came down my algorithm. I have nothing against trans. Okay, but don't sit here and talk about periods and all that other stuff when you're not a female. Okay, or childbirth when you're not a female. Okay, that's why she wears contacts. Have you guys noticed she wears? These are my eyes. Okay, these are my eyes. She wears contacts. Have you guys noticed that? Okay. First, I thought I was picking up AI. Okay. Then I was like, no, she's not AI. She just transitioned. Okay, into a man, to a woman. Okay, and that's why she wears the contacts in her eyes. And if you see the way her stance is, okay, I picked that up right away. Okay, and she's Billy Carson's handler. Okay, so what happened with Billy Carson? So Billy Carson is a plant. Okay, he's a plant. Okay, plant. He was planted. Oh man, I don't follow Billy Carson. Um, I was reading his energy, and then when he was talking about he encountered aliens, I'm like, then he was crying. When I encountered aliens, I was not crying. Okay. I was like, what kind of aliens did he encounter that had him crying? Because I seen reptilians. So a reptilian needs to go visit his ass, okay? A real reptilian. Because he talks about them, but has he seen one? No, he has not. Because maybe if he did, then maybe he was crying for that, okay? Um, because when you first encounter one, you won't even believe what you're seeing, okay? And it will kind of have you where you want to just go inside and never come back out. But you can't. You have to live your life, okay? And then if you go around telling people, I seen a reptilian, okay? Some people are gonna think you're batshit crazy, okay? Batshit crazy, okay? Because there's different reptilians, okay? Some of us are hybrids of the reptilian race. Don't even know it, okay? Because they mix in with our DNA, okay? They mix in with our fucking DNA. Yes, and they do it on purpose, okay? They do it on purpose, okay? And you don't even know that you have reptilian DNA, okay? One day you might be on your phone looking in the mirror and your damn eyes just change, okay? Some people, I believe, the hybrids, okay? So let's talk about the hybrids. Some hybrids know they're hybrids, okay? Um, and the ones that are hybrids is very interesting. Um, there's something with the sun and sound, okay? Sound, like, the bells. That's why if you notice, I ring the bell all the time, okay? There's something with sound, okay? They don't like the sound of bells, okay? Also the sun. This is why they have all these fake suns out here, okay? Because the one reptilian, my neighbor, my ex neighbor, my ex neighbor, he he was very interesting, okay? Him and his child was reptilian, okay? So, so the dad was reptilian, and they had the boy, he had the boy to his wife, whatever, and they had a baby, and that baby was another reptilian, okay? And it's not funny that I'm saying it because it's a child, okay? But it was a child, okay? And when I first seen it, I was shocked. Like, I was like, I couldn't move, okay? Because I'm like, I know I didn't just see what I seen, okay? And I seen some shit. So I think me being oracle, a seer, and seeing so much stuff, that it didn't really like, it kind of shook me, but it was like, okay, I seen so much, okay? This is just an add-on to it, okay? So maybe a reptilian needs to go visit Carson. I said Carter. Billy Carson. A reptilian needs to go visit him, okay? Because then maybe he really will be crying, okay? And I'm not talking about the hybrid ones, okay? Just saying. If he had oh my gosh, he was crying. He said an alien came to visit him. It was crazy. He was crying. It was fake. Okay, it was all fake entertainment, views. I mean, he's making money off people. He needs to be sued, to be honest. Okay, and then the guy the white guy. Okay, he that was a setup. Okay, he was set up. Okay, he was set up by an agent. An agent that studied religion. Okay, that's what happened to Billy Carson. And the guy is interesting that he had the interview with, because I think he's Mormon. Okay, we have a lot of police officers that are Mormon. We had a lot of judges that are Mormon. Okay, um, a lot of people that are Mormon. Okay, there's all kinds of crazy religion out here. There's Catholic crazy. Okay, what else do we have out here? They're crazy, okay? They are crazy. When I was doing readings with Torah, the tarot, it took me to the Torah and the Kabbalah. And I'm like, how is this taking me to, and I know I say this a lot, you guys, in a lot of my videos, but I'm like, how is this taking me to the Torah and Kabbalah? Okay? Just saying, I've never studied the Kabbalah and Torah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Somebody says your lashes make you mystery and convincing. My lashes, they're fake. They're add-on. Yes, no fear. I have trolls on my page. Um, yeah, we shouldn't have no fear. Um, the approach should be no fear and face head on. Exactly. No, we're not losing it. A lot of us think we are losing it. We're not losing it. We're not losing it. We're seeing the shit that we're seeing. Okay. We are seeing it. Okay. Um, and this is why you have to be grounded, because people that are not grounded wind up in a mental hospital. Okay. And then when you get in the mental hospital and they hear the same story and over again, they call you schizophrenic. They call you bipolar. They call you manic. They call you blase blase. But they know good goddamn and well this shit is really happening. Okay. It's real. Okay. But they don't want to tell you it's real. Okay. Um, yeah, my third eye ring is made out of some kind of beads. Um, some people are changing timelines, yes, and some people are being pushed out of timelines. Yes, something strange is very on Earth. Yes, it is strange. It's strange, stranger than fiction out here. It's some strange things happening. Okay, and this is only the beginning of 2025. Oh, why am I squinching? I went to Florida, Missouri. Both places felt exactly as though I was in a whole. Yes, when they talk about different dimensions, it's different locations. Okay, so somebody said they went to Missouri and they went to Florida, and both places felt exactly as though it was a whole different dimension. Yes, because it is a whole different dimension. Okay. Yes. Different locations have different frequencies. Okay. Um, all places have portals. Okay. All places. Okay. Um, this is why in Hollywood, um, it's a big portal there. Okay. Um, and there's fuckery going on. Okay. For a very long time. Okay. In Hollywood. Okay. Um, and I keep seeing these gargoyles. Okay. Now, when I talk about gargoyles, I only see them in certain locations. Okay. And that's interesting because I've never seen them in Florida. Um, I never seen them in Pennsylvania. I've seen them in New York. I've seen them in California. Um, somebody says facts. When I went to Vegas for the first time, how can I explain it? It felt dead. Yes. Certain places feel dead. Okay. And then certain places you go, you feel alive. You're in a different timeline. You're in a different place. Okay. It's true. Okay. I've never been to Vegas, but it probably does. Okay. Um, so some people are being pushed out of timelines. Okay. Um, and when you're pushed out of your timeline, okay, some of it is purposely we're doing it. Okay. And some of it is not. We're just being pushed out. Okay. Because they want us out of the timeline of love, no fear, Okay, they want us in the timeline where we're fearing everything. Okay, um, so they're trying to distract us, right, and trying to push us out of our timeline. Okay, and some people physically get pushed out of their timeline. Okay, I got physically pushed out of my timeline. Okay, and that's bullshit. Okay, um, but I was okay because I was protected. But I was pushed out my damn timeline. Okay, um, and I got a picture of what I seen on the other timeline. Okay, you guys seen that picture? Okay, I got pushed out my timeline. I had the camera. Okay, and I seen this thing. I took a picture of it. Okay, yes. Um, one was like a creature, right? That had like this big nose. Okay, and then there was some black lady, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, um, it was weird, very weird. Okay, um, timeline that I was pushed out of. Okay, but I was okay. But yes, and then I can see myself looking at the car accident. Okay, um, but yeah, so I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, so what's happening is people are getting pushed out of timelines. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to pray for rain for California. Okay, because what happened in California was intentional. Okay, it wasn't like it just happened. It was intentional. Okay, um, a lot of things are going to be intentional. Okay, and we need to know the difference from what is intentional from what is really happening. Okay, um, because there's a lot of things that we're going to see that's not even real. Okay, and we're going to think it's real because we can perceive it because we're actually seeing it. Okay, I did videos on this. Okay, everybody's perception is their own perception. Okay, if this makes sense. Okay, um, just like in New Orleans, that guy that ran through that. Sorry if anybody lost, because people are losing lives out here. Okay, um, ran through the crowd, whatever. They were like he had a flag. There's a program. It's called false flag program. Okay, that's what we're seeing. And one of the pictures is an AI picture. Okay, AI. Okay, um, and I could tell that right off the bat. One of those pictures was AI generated. Okay, and then it was interesting his occupation. Okay, his occupation he worked for the government, military. I believe in some way he was MK Ultra, and also I believe that he came across something. Okay, so he came across the false flag. Okay, yes. Okay, um, false flag. There is a false flag conspiracy theory out there, and it's true. Okay, very true. Okay. So there's a lot of multiple things going on with that in New Orleans. Okay. Yes, so we need to all pray for rain. Um, and we can all do that. Okay, telepathically. Okay. Um, somebody say AI's pictures have watermarks. That can I see AIs? So what do you mean I can't see with the naked eye? I see AIs all the time. AI pictures, I see them all the time. So if AI pictures have watermarks that cannot be seen with the human eye, only read by computer, then how am I seeing that? Oh, I don't see no watermark. I see AI. I didn't know they had watermarks on them. That picture of the guy that ran through the crowd in New Orleans, that's an AI picture. There's two. If you look at the picture, Okay. There's two different pictures of him. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can tell it's AI. If you see the pictures of him, one was AI and one was the picture that they had of him. Okay, just like the shooter. Okay, when Donald Trump, the shooting at Donald Trump's thing. Um, oh, they're coded. I did not know that. I did not know they're coded. But yes, a lot of things that we're seeing are being AI generated. Okay, I did not know they were coded. Unearth. I'm gonna have to check that out. What really concerns me, and I'm gonna tell you what concerns me, you guys. They can take our voices. Our voices. Okay. And use our voices. Okay. That's concerning. Okay. Not just our voices, our image. Okay. Not just our image, our DNA. Okay. That is very concerning. Okay. So we're gonna get to a point after all this chaos and confusion where we're going to be sovereign beings. I truly believe that. Okay. The holograms, I want you guys to be very careful with the holograms. Okay. I see this in the next couple years. Okay. I mean, it's already, the hologram is here. Okay. But I'm talking about where they can use the holograms. Okay. So say on Earth, your son, you're outside and you think your son is in front of you. And your son is saying, Daddy, 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 help me, help me, help me. Right? And it is a hologram. So you reach out to your son on Earth. Okay. And once you reach out to your son, okay, they have you. Okay. You're surrounded and they have you. Okay. Because they just use your son as bait to bait you in. Okay. So what I'm teaching my children is codes. Okay. So they can put a hologram in front of me all they want. Okay. Because I'm going to say, okay, if you're my child, okay, Jessica, whatever, what's the code word? What's the code word? And Jessica's going to be standing there. And then she's going to be thinking. Okay. If Jessica has to think, she's not my child. Okay. It's not my child. So go ahead, beam her up. Do whatever you got to do. Laser her. Okay. Because my child's going to know the code words. Okay. Because I've seen this coming. Okay. Where the holograms they're going to put in front of us that you're going to think is your child, your grandchild, your significant other, and it's not even that person. Okay. It's crazy. Okay. That's what we need to worry about. Okay. Um, that this technology. Okay. That's what we really need to worry about. Okay. Because the holograms are going to be, they're already here. Okay. People have it. Okay. People have it. I seen a newscaster was a hologram. Okay. It's already here. Okay. He wasn't even there giving the speech. Okay. He was at the White House. He was giving a speech. A man was giving a speech at the White House and he wasn't even there. How is that possible? Okay. He was using a hologram. Okay. A hologram. And then it was shown to us on the news like he was actually there speaking and it was a damn hologram. Okay. And I picked that up right away. So we have to be mindful of that going into the future. Okay. These holograms. Somebody says through do concerts, everything like that. Yes. You talking about concerts or holograms? Yes, some are. They have body doubles, they have holograms. This is why when they talk about shadow government, for entertainment purposes, it is a shadow government. Okay. The person don't even have to be there physically. And people are sitting in their home, turn on the television, and they see the person on the television, and they honestly believe that this person is right there standing where they're standing, and they're not even standing there. They're somewhere else. Okay. Um, yes. The hologram technology is here. Okay. The AIs are something that we need to worry about too. Okay. The AIs don't have no, they're computer generated, right? So they don't have no feelings, right? Like we feel. They can't feel what we feel. Okay. Um, but what if they come up with a software where the AIs can feel what humans feel? Or they put the conscience uh of the human in the AI some kind of way. I know I sound crazy. Okay. Because cloning is already putting conscious of people into it's already here. Okay. This is why there was a rapper. Okay. I think everybody needs to watch that video of that rapper. Okay. He says he's from Florida. Okay. And he was not lying when he was saying it, because I was picking up the energy. He was not lying. He was dead serious. He said that this is his third time being cloned. And he even said the number of his clone. Okay. He was not lying. He was for real. Okay. So he was put out there as a rapper, and he wasn't even a real rapper. He was made in a clone center. Okay. And then he was put out there as a rapper. I mean, it's crazy. I feel like there will be some kind of program where they can feel emotion. Okay. Now, I'm not saying I feel like it's here, but I feel like it's even going to be even more advanced. Okay. In the future. Yes, they might be even, like you said, curious. Okay. They might be like, I want to feel what you feel. Okay. There's movies of this and they just take over. Okay. It's crazy. AIs is a big concern. Okay. The AI technology is very big concern. Okay. It should be for all of us. Okay. The holograms should be a big concern. Okay. For all of us. Okay. Um, Facebook should be a big concern to all of us. Okay. When you're on Facebook, they know everything about you. Okay. You're putting statuses up on Facebook. Okay. They get a algorithm of your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, whatever. Okay. They see your family, they see everything, your whole life story. Okay. People are putting their whole life story on Facebook. Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Um, this is why we have Facebook. Okay. I know I sound crazy, but this is why we have Facebook. And my youngest daughter, the scientist, she says she never had a Facebook. She said because that's how they keep track of us. Okay. The scientist, she will be a scientist. But to know about you, they will find out it's not her. No, it's not. We're always being surveillance. This is why I don't understand. Certain cities are always, every city is probably surveillance going on. Okay. So if surveillance is going on, how are people going missing? There is a reading I'm going to do on missing people, missing children. Okay. In a particular area in the state of Pennsylvania. I mean, they're disappearing like no tomorrow. Okay. The area that they're disappearing from, I'm going to do this reading, not tonight. There is surveillance everywhere. Okay. Then there's rural areas, there's no surveillance. Okay. So my question is, if a child gets snatched up on the street, okay, how the hell are they not knowing who took this child? If there's surveillance, there's cameras everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. Okay. And then certain areas have more cameras, being more severe. I'm talking about every corner there's a camera. Okay. And there's somebody at the police station watching these cameras 24/7. Okay. How is that even legal? Okay. Think about it. Like, we have no privacy. Our privacy has been taken away. Okay. We have none. Okay. For people that are in the inner city, you have no privacy. If you think you have privacy, you're a fool. Okay. Yes, there's cameras. There's a city I know right now that has cameras in every city. I mean, the cameras are on every block in the city. Okay. I'm not making this up. Okay. And you can see the cameras. They're visibly there. And I asked myself, why do they have all those cameras in that city? Okay, why do they have to surveillance that city so much? Okay, why? Is it because they have to watch what the people are doing? Or is it because there's something else going on? Okay, to have all those cameras there. Okay. Um, because when I see them, I'm like, there has to be more to these cameras. Not just to watch like the people's everyday life, okay? Going to the store, going here to the barber shop. I mean, there's something else going on, okay? Is it an experiment? I have no idea, okay? I don't, and it's not funny, but I don't, okay? Um, is it a experiment? Okay, like I cloned Tyrone. Remember when I cloned Tyrone? They had cameras everywhere. Um, and have you seen the movie I cloned Tyrone? Okay. Um, that's what it kind of reminded me of. It's bizarre. Okay. And then people, kids are going missing. Okay. And I'm just like, how are they going missing? And there's cameras everywhere. Okay. Somebody says when you call the police station here, when you call the police station here, your location comes up on Google Live on a big screen TV. Oh, damn. This is why I say I feel like it's more safer in the rural areas, because I feel like rural areas are not being surveillance like cities are. Um, because cities are being heavily surveillance, and and if you want to look at what the way that the technology is going, um, China, okay, you know how China has that technology. Um, we watched it happen. My son and I just looked at a real one other like, what the fuck? We watched it happen. My son and I just looked at real other like, what the fuck? So I want you guys, to if you have time, I want you to look at the China technology, okay? Because that is where we are headed, okay? So if they're jaywalking, they get a ticket to their house for jaywalking. I'm serious. It reminds me of the movie Seven. I think it's Seven, not Seven, not Seven. It reminds me of the movie um Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where there was sisters and you can only have one child, and they would switch off and on, and they were all identically twins. Okay. That's what it reminds me of. Okay. But look at Chinese technology. Okay. It is advanced. People will buy it. People have bought it. But and people are living a normal life, and they know they're being surveillance like that. And I feel like that is just crazy. Okay. Crazy because there's no privacy. Okay. Um, but I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. I've been on here for a long time. So I just wanted to talk about people being pushed out of their timelines because it's happening. Okay. And when I seen that girl's picture and I seen the video, I'm like, how is it not burning where she's at? Okay. And she's in California. Okay. So she's on another timeline. Okay. And people are trying to make sense of it. And some people won't be able to make sense of it. Okay. And people will be pushed out of timelines all the time. And some people are purposely being pushed out of timelines. And then some people are not purposely being pushed out of timelines. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna get off of here. Thank you guys for all joining me. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. I will come back and do more videos. Um, but I hope everybody's doing well wherever you guys are at. And I am ending this live. Okay, you guys. Ashe.